Greetings and welcome to the Energy of Cancer. Welcome. This is Ron from Terror of the Twin Sun. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Terror of the Twin Sun is a functional division within the Order of the Twin Sun. Um, we'll go ahead and do a spread known as the Singularity spread. The Singularity is a culmination point in time and space that is lifted. It does not have to be necessarily linear. However, please take only what you will. It shall not resonate for everyone. If it does for you, please use that information to be instrumental to your path work. We'll go ahead and begin. The fourth house is open, and this is for Cardinal Water, the mid-month of May 2021. Okay. Okay, so there's a memory here that revolves around two things. Something that was irresistible in terms of its weight. It had the Two of Cups value. Yes. So there were two choices, and essentially there was a division of power. Two conservative parties, very conservative, concerned with commitments, legalities, and practicalities, resources, resourcefulness. That Two of Cups also shares the Two of Swords energy, Moon and Libra. Also, there's a mercurial sort of practicality around it, surrounding it, meaning what you can be sure of in terms of practicalities, methodologies, how to approach in a conservative way and meet others halfway in terms of conserving and being practical about situations. There also is a way to to sort of break free from the choice. Break free from the choice. Find a way to, once again, the Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles here. Mercury. Okay, so there's a shift here that has to do with the ideation of things. Trying to be very practical, cutting out what you don't need, and essentially looking for stability in terms of structures that you can invest your time into, projects that you can invest your time into in order to find practicality, okay? Excuse me. It's a very intense situation, and perhaps there's a memory here that forces you into modes of hard work in order to find this ideation, the idea of practicality, okay? The idea of working within a reality that is structured, okay? But it's structured more based on the mind, something that you can bring in terms of the mind's willpower, okay? Excuse me. Right. So there is the end that has occurred, at least in terms of energies, okay? Um, the end of especially desire, okay? This desire has been something of a burden for the energy of Cancer, once again, the Two of Swords emerging out of it. This speaks of a proclivity towards wisdom, towards wisdom, especially within modes of chaos, when desires become chaotic, okay? These desires have opened gateways for you. One of them in particular is hidden from you, but it is a source of empowerment. Okay, it gives you a source of power, and this gateway switches and it bends, and is able to bend to your will. But your will is tied with a bipolarized way of thinking. Okay, emotionally sort of bipolar in terms of, and not in a negative way, but in more in terms of a way of flexibility. Okay, meaning that you are able to fit accordingly into the gateway to rise into a sort of energy that is cold, precise, intelligent, and also to rise above any occasion of chaos or disorder. Okay, this will give you a sense of grounding, especially when it comes to emotional currents. But there it is. There is a type of burden according to the desires that have ended, and these could be an element of stagnation that is there, possibly, possibly there. Okay. Okay, so presently, because of this sort of ending of desire, this has been a good thing for you, a boon. And there's something about the potentialities that emerge around you in terms of the dream world, okay, in terms of what you can creatively pursue or be offered. But there's something very careful about what you're doing now, okay, or at least what the energy of Cancer is doing now. Forever cautious and prudent enough in order to find the source energy, the source of joy, of triplicities of joy, especially when it comes to contained methods of emotional release, okay? And you are able to pull away from it, from this mystery, and use these resources that are vast for you. They're quite vast creative resources, intuitive resources, in order to lead you into something new, okay? Um, and there it is again. Some form of disorder is going to be approaching the energy of Cancer, okay? That it has a signature of Saturn and Uranus, and there is an ability for you to bring in the realm of Neptune that you've been sort of enveloped with, okay? The realm of Maya, um, and the realm of the dream world, okay? The realm of Pisces, and essentially you can pull from this and bring in to manifestation things that you don't necessarily own, okay? A sense of power, empowerment that you don't necessarily own, that you're borrowing from in order to contribute to the diversification of power within the realm of Neptune, okay? So it's sort of plutonic as well. But Uranus, Saturn, very strong indicators here of a lesson that will come through transformation or chaos or disorder, okay? So there is almost an intoxicating sort of potentiality now that you are wise enough not to partake in, but you pass it on. Something about passing it on here. Where you're coming from, excuse me, is from the ten of rods into the realm of the ace of rods. Okay, but perhaps you are not totally cognizant of this. There is a challenge here that has to do with the difference between the 9 and the 4 of cups. Okay, the difference is the 5 of cups. Trying to learn from experience of why things have fallen out in terms of cooperation with others in the past. You being content with the self, with yourself, and essentially passing on these lessons into the disorder in order to purge in some sort of way. But there we have it. It's disorienting. It's intoxicating, but you are able to be wise enough not to actually invest too much into certain things, okay? Especially when it comes to potential ways of feeling, okay? Feeling. And those non-investments will actually contribute to a shift that is occurring in the near future. Um, Now, when it comes to this Ace of Rods and the Two of Rods, there's a period of impatience or perhaps a gateway that is opened up, that showed up earlier in the pre-read, of once again a gateway, a choice that you have made in the past that has led to this, okay? It has been intentional, but also with a great deal of tension with another, okay, with others in general. But this is a choice that you've made, and it is a good thing considering it provides you with a resource in order to shine the knowledge, the self knowledge of all of this within, enough for you to be wise enough to hold and contain a structural way of providing a sense of homeliness for you, okay? That is what I see for the energy of Cancer. I do wish you well. If you need a private reading, I am available. It's not necessary. Please toss that like if you will, as well as subscribe for future content. Thank you very much. Bye bye.